That I took from the interview that we did here about a month ago up on the roof. When you look at the feedback online, a lot of people saying you look very lean. We spoke about your weight. I think more than anything else in your career, sometimes on the scales, the weights have been different. You do look lean, though. Is that a conscious thing, or is that the body just responds to the training that you're doing? You never look at your weight, or is this a tactical thing that you are trying to come in a little bit lighter?
No, I do look at my weight, but it's not like I'm not trying to make weight. I'm a heavyweight at the end of the day. So what I tend to do is I tailor my training. I'm getting a lot of experience. I've been fighting good fighters for a long time. So when I fight good fighters, I study them. I get to learn a lot about their training camps. So from fighting like Dylan, let's say when I fought like Ruiz, I learned a lot from that fight. Klitschko's of the world, Povetkin's, now Usyk's of the world, Joseph Parker's, who was a champion. From the Olympics, the World Championships, I studied a lot, and I've just learned how to condition my body for specific fights. So I'm looking trim for this fight. I'm fighting a guy who's a 12-round fighter. Do you know what I mean? So it would be silly of me to go in there bulky with my muscles screaming for oxygen. I've been training like a 15-round fighter in this camp. I'll be well conditioned to fight, so that's the key. And what happens when I train that way is my body just adapts and takes its natural form, and this is the form it's taken.
Those are the words of Anthony A.J. Joshua as he responds to the weight loss claims and rumors, and find out they're not rumors at all. He's actually losing weight. As he explained, he's adapting to this particular fighter. Each fighter's different. He's going to train a different way in each fighter. Different training, different strategy. Makes sense. Anthony Joshua's team, they're more like a well-oiled machine. Bars. And like they really focus on strategy, and they really put a lot of focus and intel into their training camp, meaning they want to know what's going on. They want to know how their fighter trains. They want to know how their fighter is, their habits, their everything that they really do. And that's what has made them successful thus far, especially post Ruiz, because Ruiz was a guy that no one really knew. They respected him for being a fill-in, but not respected him for being a dangerous fill-in. And and it cost them dearly. And I think because of that, they've been able to bring more people in, like Angel Fernandez. They brought him in, and he's done wonders for the camp. You know, Rob McCracken's back now, so he is back according to this interview. But you have also a strategy in mind, okay? And then they have certain steps on how to fulfill that strategy. And yes, he does look lean. Yes, he does look sharp, as you guys seen my other video. You know, you seen the video of him, you know, being shredded and those things, you know, I posted earlier today. But he is shredding up because he needs to fight for 12 rounds. Now, according to Anthony Joshua, it's 15 rounds that he's conditioned for, which is great because he's going to have to throw punches and bunches, all right? And he's going to need a lot more. Oleksandr Usyk is a guy that he's taken very seriously. And I like the idea of Anthony Joshua losing this type of weight. And I don't think you need all that bulk. Like he mentioned bulk. He's realized now that that's not needed for this type of fighter. In fact, that's too much baggage. That's too much luggage that he's carrying around, okay? Those muscles need oxygen, people. And when he punches and he throws these punches, there, you know, and he's bulky, that's going to take a lot of energy, okay? More oxygen for the muscles, and the more you use your muscles, the more oxygen you need, the more you get tired. So, you know, he knows, like, hey, I can't go in there looking that way. But if you noticed how he looked when he thought he was training for Tyson Fury, he was much bulkier. If you noticed, he was bigger. Okay, he was like getting like bulged and shredded. So, you know, there's different strokes for different folks. So, and for this particular fight, he's doing exactly what he needs to do. So he has decided to take off the bulk. He is shredding down, and that to me sounds like the best thing that Anthony Joshua can do. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think of Anthony Joshua shredding down, not needing the bulk. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.